When it comes to electric wheelchairs, performance, portability and control can make all the difference. And in this video, we're going to compare two leading models in this industry. So this right here is the brand new Roamate, and we will compare it to the Whill Model F right here in terms of power, performance, control, portability, and last but not least, the price point. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. New drip. Got the new drip right here, Roamate, brand new, and right here the Whill Model F. And by the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will link the best deals for you here. Now let's check it out. We have the same design, but the Roamate frame is a bit lighter thanks to the magnesium alloy, resulting in a significantly lighter build all in all, as well as a larger size when unfolded, as well as smaller size when folded up for the Roamate. Sadly, there are no real specs available when it gets to the power and motor side for the Whill Model F. Same top speed, and Roamate of course has the additional Rollator mode available. Max weight is very similar, and the user height mainly refers to the Rollator mode when it gets to Roamate. A comparable range as well as battery and newer battery tech for Roamate, so it will charge faster. Same control as well as latency, even though it's not stated for the Whill Model F. Slightly narrower turning radius for the Roamate, as well as steeper inclines for Roamate, as well as slightly increased obstacle clearance. When it gets to the feedback, both of these wheelchairs will talk to you and have the LED lights. The Whill Model F has a little display, and Roamate has LED segments for each type, mode and all of that. On top of that, we have many smart safety features for Roamate, especially the speed control system, which makes this mobility device very safe. Most importantly, it will brake automatically for you, for example, when it senses an overspeed issue. And on top of that, Roamate is also great for assisted pushing. So while pushing, you can use the boost button for additional instant assistance, but there is no app for Roamate. But other than that, air travel approved for both of them, and they are weather tested as well. Not bad, right? So let's test and compare them. On the power side, both Roamate and the Whill Model F offer a comparable performance. You will get smooth and reliable movement and the battery life that you can expect from a high-quality wheelchair. Slopes and even rough terrain are no issue. You can really go all out on these if need be. Sturdy frames, powerful motors and powertrain, and also very comfortable. No pain points, no backaches, at least in my experience during all my tests for both of them. Talking about pain points and comfort in general, the sitting cushion of the Roamate is a bit thinner and harder, while on the Whill Model F it is around 3 times as thick, which you can feel. To amend this, you could use a thin pillow on the Roamate to achieve basically the same seating comfort, but the backrest on the other hand is more comfortable for Roamate. It is very flexible and it will conform nicely to your back, to your curves perfectly, while the Whill Model F backrest looks as thick as the seating cushion, but right here, actually just a few millimeters below the fabric, are hard metal rods. It is not soft at all, so better get yourself a cushion for both of them if you go for extended rides. The armrests right here are fairly similar, at least from the shape. On the Roamate it's a bit more sturdy. Right here, as you can see and hear, it's wiggling around all over the place, and we also only have slippery plastic right here, while on the other hand the Roamate has these rubber onlays everywhere. It's very grippy and very nice and soft. And the biggest differentiator in terms of design would be the footrest. While on the Roamate we have them spaced apart, the Model F has a central platform, a racing platform right in the middle. As you can see, this is an either-or situation with feet spaced apart or all the way together. Usually, spaced apart would be more comfortable for males and legs together would feel more secure for females. But in the end, it comes down to personal choice. Other than that, as you can see, Roamate offers ample freedom for the front wheels to swivel around, while on the Whill F there is almost zero space from the wheel to the platform, so another possibility for you to get pinched if your feet are not exactly on this platform. Roamate gives you much more freedom to move around your feet, and even if you hit the wheels, you will not get pinched. Now, where Roamate starts to pull ahead slightly is when it gets to the control precision. The intuitive joystick right here and responsive handling gives users a finer control, making even very tight spaces and the daily navigation easier and more comfortable and also safer. Right here we virtually have a zero lag. It will respond instantly, and especially in a direct comparison you can feel a little bit more lag for the Model F and the more precise control right away. Also, as we saw, the turning radius of the Roamate is also a bit narrower, but in general both perform quite well when it gets to the control. Then of course we have the portability, which is a key difference for Roamate. We have the clear winner right here. It folds up very quickly, and especially to a much smaller footprint, you can put it into any trunk. It is extremely space saving in the folded up form, and it is also significantly lighter. We're talking a difference of 10 kilograms. Bringing Roamate with you is much easier, whether it's for transporting it or for storing it. So whether you're heading to the airport, and by the way, both of them are airline safe, but yeah, as we can see, storing it into my trunk, Roamate was clearly designed with mobility in mind. This right here is a true travel companion, while the Whill Model F is much more bulky and heavier, plus 10 kilograms right here. It will fold up a little bit quicker, but in the end, this wheelchair truly requires a barrier-free environment or, well, really strong arms. Just grab it here, pull it up, simple as that. And now we can already, well, we have the option to lock it, do this, and then we can already place it into the trunk. Or actually, let's turn it around. That's the footprint inside the trunk. For the wheel, we can fold it over, grab it on the back, and just like that. But it's much heavier, so right now we can easily roll it, but carrying it is actually a lot harder. And that's pretty much the difference. Now look at that. Massive difference. The Roamate is so light, you can even do funny things like that easily. It's much harder for the wheel. So this And before we get to, at least in my eyes, a deal breaking point, let's compare the design. Now, of course, this is very subjective, but many users find the Roamate's sleek and modern design look just a little bit more appealing. It blends functionality with style that stands out in a positive way. The lightness and minimalistic approach of the current times is beautifully visualized right here, while the Whill Model F looks like a kinda dated wheelchair in my eyes. Well, I'm a future-oriented tech reviewer, but that's at least what I think. But in any case, let's move on to the price point. When it comes to cost, Roamate is aiming to be a lot more affordable than the Whill Model F, making it a smarter choice if you're budget conscious without sacrificing key features. And even though the price point is lower, the power is still comparable, while the navigation as well as the control is slightly better. And much better is of course the portability, especially the folded up footprint is much smaller and it's also a lot lighter. Easier storage, easier traveling, easier lifting, you get the point. In the head-to-head between Roamate and Whill Model F, both deliver on performance, but Roamate just takes the lead with better portability, very precise controls and a more accessible price point. So if you're looking for a smart and stylish and also practical light mobility solution, Roamate might just be the better choice. But wait, there's more. Roamate is not just a great portable travel companion wheelchair. No, it's actually a two-in-one device right here, a two-in-one smart mobility device that can transform into a smart motorized walker as well. Just like that. And to transform it into a state-of-the-art rollator with great safety features, as you saw, you just gotta pull out the handles, press and hold the boost button right here. Yeah, and just like that, you can walk with this device. Oh, by the way, the boost button right here can also give you an instant power increase. So this is also a great additional feature for a second person that is pushing another person in the wheelchair. When there is a sudden incline situation or rough terrain, this will make pushing it much easier. Yeah, now, as you can see, I can also easily access the handbrakes. And also, if I trip up for whatever reason or experience some other sort of unforeseen sudden acceleration, Roamate will detect that and automatically brake for you, and thus prevent you from falling over. So whatever you're doing, the Roamate will never fly off. And the two-in-one feature is especially great if you're, for example, temporarily impaired and just need an assist to walk, maybe indoors. Then you can simply use it as a rollator. And for longer trips, i.e. going outside for shopping or something like that, you can use it as a regular wheelchair. As Roamate is controlled by the internal ACASE, so Intelligent Speed Control System, it also offers great safety features. It will, for example, dynamically adjust the speed based on the current speed and environmental conditions, so uphill, downhill or rough terrain and so on, and it will also automatically apply the brakes for you when the controller is released suddenly, even on an incline. And as I mentioned, furthermore, in the Rollator mode, it will also detect and prevent unforeseen or rapid speed increases, and again apply the brakes automatically for you to prevent you from losing control over the device and, you know, trip over. During testing, I had the error code 10 with the Whill Model F, and at first I thought it's a battery fault, but it's actually an error that's caused by the design. Check this out, underneath the seating cushion is the controller cable, and when you unfold it, there is a high chance that this cable will get pinched very hard, and this will actually break the cable. So error code 10 is a controller issue that's caused by the cable. So the cable management is terrible, honestly. No issues like that for Roamate. So just in case you get error code 10, now you know what's the issue. So as you saw, excellent build quality as well as hardware in both cases. Roamate as well as Whill Model F are both solid electric wheelchairs, to say the least, but Roamate just stands out, especially with its superior portability, more precise controls, it's lighter, and the price point is also much better. So if you're looking for a lightweight, travel-friendly, travel-ready chair that doesn't compromise on performance, Roamate is the smarter choice. Also with an even nicer design, arguably, and not to forget the ability to transform into a Rollator in a matter of seconds. To recap, Roamate stands out for its portability, compact and light design, and the 2-in-1 functionality. And all those features and capabilities for such an amazing price point. It is so much better than the competition in all regards, especially in this price segment. I'm absolutely amazed, top tier value right here. But as I said, both of them, the Roamate as well as the Whill Model F, are of course definitely drippy. So check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Roamate is currently available on Indiegogo, and it is currently priced much lower than the Whill Model F. You can check it out right there. It's all listed and linked in the description. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.